looking back the last time he played Kansas, of course, you were at Eastern Washington. Jacob had a career high for points that game, really a coming out party on the biggest stage, March Madness. As an older brother, what was it like to see him have that type of game, and how much that confidence from that game really propel him into what's going on at Oklahoma now?
Yeah, I mean, it was incredible. It was just really fun to see. I've been growing up playing against him, playing with him my whole life, and obviously, yeah, it was pretty fun to see what he's capable of, and it was just kind of made both of us realize what each of us can do against some of the best teams in the country. We're capable of playing against some of the best teams, and why not us? So it just kind of gave us the spark, the urge to see what's out there, and that's kind of why we entered the portal and how we ended up here. And it's just been kind of great since then.
I have a silly question, and I don't even know if there's an answer to this. Did Bill Self say anything to you after the game during the handshake line? Do you remember anything he told you after that game, or was it just a regular handshake?
No, it was just mutual respect. He just told me great game, and I said thank you, and yeah, it was just a normal handshake, and it was pretty good though. But no, it was good.
Rose Brothers just had a solid body of work before last year's tournament game against Kansas. Is there something to be said about just performing like that on the highest stage in such an underdog situation when you look at how they finished their season last year?
We talked about that early on, but now there's so many games into this level. There's so many games into this level that they've played. They played Baylor, Florida, Arkansas, Texas, TCU, Kansas State, Iowa State. So they've played a lot of high level games. So, by now their confidence that they can play at this level should be there. So we really haven't particularly talked about them playing Kansas in the tournament right now as we prepare for Kansas.
Just talking to some people around him, something that came up is humility. How have you seen that in him throughout the year?
Well, he is. He's a humble guy, but I will say this: that's something I'm working on, trying to pour confidence in him. Is that to stay confident, to be thinking like I belong, I can dominate, I can do these things. So, yes, he has humility. He's not a guy out there pounding his chest like I'm the guy, but we do need a little bit more of that, of his confidence and his swag with that. So I think that's an area where he's working on too, because he's such a good person. He's not about himself. He's about the team. But I want him to be confident that he can play with anybody in the country, that he can play in this league and be an impact player in this league. And I'm feeding that to him as well. The physicality is what is realizing. And then with that comes a tremendous confidence we got to maintain with him.
For more information, you can visit TulsaWorld.com.